McCormack's story? Or were you too young
Yeah.
when he was here?
Maybe baby also.
Baby?
Yeah.
How old were you?
21. Yeah.
You were 1 year old. You heard the story from us.
Yeah, from Roger, and yesterday from Simonet. I got to talk with him.
Oh, the real Simon?
Yeah, the real one.
What did he say?
Yeah, he was talking the same thing.
What is amazing is that, I mean, this is where he lived. That guy walking up there, if you can see him, is Jacques, is a guy who knew him. He was 14 years old when it happened. He knows the story, he knows how people spoke about it. And that's what's the interesting thing. I mean, this is becoming tangible, like becoming real. You know, we're going to interview people here that knew him then, Simon and Daniel and his friend. I mean, look at this. This is like, it was then. Surfers then. Can you imagine what happened here?
This story happened to him. I was 14 this time, so I didn't really know. Something happened, but I know an accident happened to some guests who were here. I heard that he had a problem with in the sea. He was hit by what they call a meduse, and then I think they brought him to Quatreborn, to the hospital, and well, I didn't go into details.
Well, I just heard that he was staying here, and he went fishing with Simonette and Dudun and their little brothers, and that he went down under the sea with the torches and all that, and he got stung by what you call a box jellyfish. We have many kind of jellyfish in Mauritius, but the box jellyfish is the kind of jellyfish that is the most dangerous in Mauritius, and I think around the world. And one sting of this, you can die. I really believe that he died. I really believe if that thing stung him 5 times, like the fisherman was saying, there's no chance of him living. No chance at all.
What about a coma? Coma?
It could have been in a coma, but I believe that how can you just get up like this and then you totally heal, you know? I reckon that he died and it was like a divine miracle. No. I really believe that. No.
So he was dropped there?
He was dropped here, finished here. On peut regarder. Can have a look.
And then what happened? Or just can tell me here?
Yeah. He was dropped here. I mean, the guy was pushing with a pirogue, one of these birds like that. Yeah. And he was pushing and he was dropped right about here. And he walked, and there was nobody here, and there was little people down in this little bungalow. And he had to walk a long way. Yeah, about here.
And this was the reef that they were on?
That's the reef, yeah, they were on.
So this is here?
Yeah.
Dropped here.
This is a beautiful beach.
And then he moved and he walked. And that's the house where the people chased him away? There?
Yeah.
Those people, not here?
Yeah, there.
And we walked through there. And then that starts at scene 11. Then we do that, all the boat stuff, the underwater stuff at night.
When you say preparing, are they preparing to dive?
That's the preparing to dive, yeah.
Okay.
And the rest is on the water, in the boat, and in the water. I mean, the natural beauty of the story is just where it happened. In such an immensely beautiful place, like, you know, what it looks like under the water there with the fish and the coral. I mean, that is unbelievably beautiful. What attracts me is the testimony of it. I mean, you can argue about everything. You can argue about the Bible. You can argue about the truth in the Word, because it can mean 1,000 things. But you can't argue when somebody says, "I was dead and now I'm alive," you know, or like the blind guy. Jesus made him see. I was blind and now I see. The Pharisees say to him, "You know, you're lying to us. You know, call your parents. Let them come and show us the truth here." He says, "No," and the parents also say, "Well, let him tell you. He was blind for his whole life and now he sees." Same with Ian McCormack. He was dead and now he's alive, but he's alive in Christ as well. He's not just alive.
But the point is that even if it can be proven, or even if it isn't that he was dead or whatever, if his body was in animation or I don't know, the experience you can't discount.
Animated hallucination.
Yeah.
Yahoo! What an experience. Yeah, maybe the poison, whatever. People can argue 1,001 things.
Yeah.
But you can't refute what he went through.
It's an amazing story. I think that it's definitely an incredible experience, whichever way you want to look at it. And certainly for him it was life-changing. For us it's life-changing doing it all over again. We're having a lot of fun. People are going to relate to this guy because he's a normal everyday guy, and something extraordinary happened to him and changed him. But he's not a superhero. He's one of us. He's somebody that you and me will relate to, and that makes all the difference when you're telling a story.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Very quick. This is Adis. Adis here is one heck of a guy. He's doubling as our gaffer and our camera assistant, but these guys are doing a good job. Really a good job. A lot of realism we've been getting, but with an edge of weirdism, if you want to say, in terms of some of the lighting, the daylight scenes. We've gone for a look that's been a little bit not the expected sort of scenes that you want to go for, and then the night scenes are pretty realistic. And then as the toxin takes its form and shape, then it tends to we tend to twist things a little bit. In terms of the look of the picture. Josh's the way he sees things and so on, and slowly I think the heart starts at a certain rate, and all of a sudden you give people a fright, and then all of a sudden then we take them down again, and then we take them up again, and slowly we just start putting on the pressure, and because it's a nightmare. It's actually a nightmare. It's a great story in the beginning. It's everyone's dream to be just having a happy-go-lucky Joel and just diving and just having a party. Then all of a sudden one night, I remember in the testimony him saying, suddenly he's saying, what did I do for this to happen to me?
Yeah.
And so those feelings we've been trying to capture in the look of the shots and the feeling of the shots.
We come to a location and just kind of appoint our actors on the spot, which is not nice for a director to work with. So yeah, that was a bit of a headache. I still got a headache now.
Take them through it like step by step. Let them and make it as natural for them as possible, the way they'd say it. So change the dialogue to the way they'd say it, even in French or Creole. And then do it bit by bit. If you do think you say it the way you want him to say it, and let him repeat after you. So you say antitoxins for the poison. I want him to say it like this is